Come have some fun and watch some games. Time to get crazy. It's night and day. Yeah. The rolling pin rolls in a circle.
Oh my god.
Circles within circles.
Yeah, circumception.
Clearly, this is brought to you by the Illuminati.
Weren't they triangles?
That's true, but the conspiracy thing of circles within... They're like triangles within circles on the dollar bill.
Yeah, right,
so, no shapes are off the table. Yeah,
exactly. Quadrilateral, obviously.
Yep.
Obviously.
Dodecahedron. Yeah. Why wouldn't you have a dodecahedron?
Oh my god. Yeah, and that obviously is the conspiracy that links it all together.
Government blues. Hey, it's tax time. Hey, call your local arbiter. Hey, a lawyer will help you with that. Hey, call 1-800-Paul Newman.
Did you just study the newspaper today?
I haven't looked at a physical newspaper in a long time.
Yeah, me neither. I have the last time I looked at newspaper was when I was looking for newspaper to move. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I don't think I've ever read an article on a newspaper for a decade almost. Oh man.
Sorry, Peter Parker.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, aspiring reporters.
MJ, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. And all aspiring real life.
Yeah,
reporters.
I meant them more than. I opened with Peter Parker, but
right.
My sympathies were for the real ones. Because it used to be a business of integrity.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how long that was. But, yeah. I mean, at least during the Nixon era, right? That was when the reporter guys actually got to the bottom of the Watergate conspiracy.
Yeah, exactly.
And they had to fight to do it. So there's corruption even then.
Right.
They couldn't just... Reporter can't just be the job of finding the actual facts and that's truth. The standard. Yeah.
Exactly,
that's the expected job. No, even then in the freaking 70s or whatever, they had to
play
fight.
the politics of it and fight to get that through. And
he's just rubbing salt in the wound.
With a roller pin.
Yeah. And a lasagna zombie face.
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of osmosis it onto his face.
Let me think about it. I wanted to show you something.
I mean, that would have been an appropriate sound effect if he had just cut that zombie face mask a day ago.
Yeah, it hasn't he hasn't leathered it or whatever to actually turn it into something that can be reusable.
Yeah, but he's been using it for
quite some
months,
time. Yeah,
so I don't know why it's wet. The zombie took a dump in it before he got it back.
That's disgusting.
I like how we're talking about an undead creature. It's already disheveled and rotting.
Yeah.
Taking that thing's face off, purposefully, hollowing it out, putting it on your face, walking around for a while, and that's for days, that's your natural kind of thing. And the part where we're saying is disgusting is where poop is involved. Poop is probably the least disgusting thing on that list. Would you rather put poop on your own face or all the rest of it?
Go through this long, arduous process that's disgusting.
Yeah.
But that's always something I wondered. It's can zombies actually poop?
Oh,
they shouldn't
be
able to, right? Because
they would.
The food is just rotting in the meat's just rotting kind of in their stomach.
Yeah, I've been curious about that too because sometimes they the zombies are walking around with just the upper body or whatever, or their entrails are clearly gone.
Right.
Or you even see scenes where the entrails fall out.
Yeah.
But they still go around trying to eat.
Yeah, for sure.
So we don't know the workings of zombies.
Yeah. And 10 years later, if a zombie still has their pants on, and they can poop, that means they're just being weighed down by 10 years of poop. It's I don't think they could carry that. And then all the humans win because all the zombies that have survived have now literally created their own weights with poop.
They get stuck, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That is an interesting idea.
Thanks, Rob. I've had that thought for so long, and no one will get behind me on that. But I finally feel justification.
Well, with that much poop in your system, nobody would want to be behind you. In case that's the day when the cork pops.
The zombies have this 10-year period where they just mass exodus all their poop, just jettisons.
That goes back to the Walt Disney joke I told you before. So for any of you who haven't heard,
oh my God.
This is a long-running Walt Disney joke. And even though it's 11:10 at the night, I am now bound to explain this joke.
My obligation to you.
Yeah. So the way the Walt Disney joke works is, Walt Disney was super rich, so when he died, he didn't just die, obviously. He had his body completely frozen.
Yeah.
So that he could be restored when medical science had reached the point where they could cure whatever ailed him, or, cyborg body, just transfer him to a younger body, whatever, any physical problems, done. So he's clearly on ice for a long time. And in the far, far, far future, when the humans have achieved this level, they're going to thaw out Walt Disney. But because it's going to be, something like 200, 300 years down the line, you never just do 10 years. Like every weird cyberpunk story is like, oh yeah, the world's going to have these advances in 10 years. Like, what? Cyberpunk 2077, the world isn't going to be like that in 50 years, dude. It's not going to jump that, every story like that needs to add 100. And then Cyberpunk 2177 works fine.
Yeah.
Like Deus Ex, Human Revolution, same thing. 2027? You think in 2027 they predicted that in 2010? It's 2027? Really?
It's going to be cyborg.
Yeah, you're going to have people with fully functioning, amazing enhanced.
Right.
Anyway, whatever. Right. 2127, totally fine. Anybody who's writing, add a fucking 100, okay? It's not complicated. Just make it. Anyway, it's like the writers of these stories have never worked with any sort of actual engineering or have never seen the process or whatnot, because it takes time. Anyway, so here's the deal. Walt Disney gets thawed out.
Yeah.
It's a couple hundred years later, 200 to 300 years later. And of course, when he's thawed out, he's got this huge, massive buildup of freaking shit and fecal matter in his system. So as soon as he gets thawed out, he's before they do the cure and the transfer to the new body, he has this new superpower of just being able to massive streams of poop. He just goes, "Ha-ha, Walt Disney is here!" And he just goes flying around propelled by shit. He can fly with it. He can turn it around and do cannons Walt Disney, to the rescue! Boom! Boom! And just boom! He just knocks out villains left and right. So he's this new superhero who has this incredible shit power from all of this hundreds of years of backed up fecal matter in his system.
I'm just imagining people that see that for the first time. It's just it's a bird. It's a plane. Wait, that's a massive pile of shit.
It's none of those things. It's Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Everybody run, and they didn't get away in time. It's
yeah, exactly. It's a way worse Spider-Man, because you know how people always say Spider-Man leaves a trail of webbing to
everywhere
clean up with the city.
Yeah.
Except now it's just fecal matter and everyone gets disease and he's trying to save this. He's trying to get save this city. Except he's just killing people because he's pooping in their drinking water.
Well, he still saves certain people. He just kills everybody else.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's funny that you say that, though, because, well, everything that we're talking about is funny. This whole concept is crazy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if Spider-Man leaves the webs everywhere, wouldn't it be super easy for anybody to figure out his super secret web formula?
His formula, right, yeah, exactly.
But if Walt Disney was pooping everywhere...
It's not a formula. It kind of is, but... And, I mean, everyone can replicate it, because everyone does replicate it. But he just has such copious amounts.
But it's so funny that you say it's like he's giving everybody a disease. So instead of a zombie apocalypse, it's a Walt Disney fecal apocalypse where everybody starts to get, like, as soon as they drink it gets in the water, then they get into, oh no! And like constant fecal shit is just filling their entire system, and then they start, everyone, it's just catching, spreading to everyone from person to person, and then he's like, Mommy, I don't feel so good. And he just starts flying. Like that.
It's just like Apollo 12 or something like that. Apollo 13. I'm breaking the sound barrier. I'm just picturing like Iron Man, except it's just massive trails of poop everywhere. Oh my god.
And it makes a different sound when he fires. Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
It's more like. Just nasty.
So it's like the police and criminals are now fighting each other with like just poop instead of guns.
Anyone who's infected, yeah.
No, yeah, I mean...
Yeah, imagine criminals getting a hold of that.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of power requires so much responsibility.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. This was an adventure.
Yeah, this really trailed more than I was anticipating.
More than a launch of Walt Disney after the thaw.
Yeah. After the Ice Age. Oh man.
And of course it's crazy because Walt Disney didn't eat anything while he was frozen.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for him to have this building.
Exactly. It's not like he's like eating Golden Corral like every day for like the next 200 years.
Hey, in Golden Corral, in case you were interested in having us as a sponsor.
I just said Golden Corral because it's a lot of food that you get for a great price.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Way to bring that back. If anybody, yes, see, we can do this. Yep. We can do it the right way. So sponsor us. Anyway, we gotta go.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time for whatever adventure. Hopefully more sanitary kind of adventure.
Yeah, that would be great. It's not required, but it's more of a hope, I guess, than anything. We'll see you guys in the next ones.
My hat is getting out of hand.
That is true. My ears are dying.
Yeah, my biscuits are burning. My biscuits are burning.
So is that what Walt Disney says?
No, it could be.
It's gone for too long.
I think that's what Yosemite Sam says in the Space Jam movie. But it fit.
Yeah, that is true. Oh man.
If the anal quote fits. Whoa, this is still getting...
Yeah, I know. It's still going... I never thought it could have gone more off the rails than it already has.
Right, but, yeah. We managed to managed to keep going.
We've definitely plowed through to new heights.
Yeah, we took this train off the rails and plowed through 2 towns, a lake.
Still going.
Mount Rushmore. Sacagawea.
The Louisiana Purchase. Through all the land. Oh my god. Well, this was eventful.